Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. That's what I got this morning. This morning is an morning. Sometimes you're going to have all mornings. You're going to be like, been out. I had planned to be on time this morning. Had everything in me to be on time this morning. Even ran to the grocery store. Was back on time. But dad duty stepped in. I had to come in and iron some clothes. And then after that, apparently, even though I didn't use my computer last night, it wasn't plugged in. So it decided it didn't feel like having any juice this morning. It was just a lot. So I think I may have to fire the entire IT department. So they got to do better. They got to do better. But anyway, welcome to See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to get up first thing in the morning and just give you way too much of me. Just put too much of my personal business out there in these streets. Now, I'm going to tell you what, all of the angst that I got this morning, all the falling behind. Now, if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you tuned in before and you found it out robbery to come back, just know that I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And then on a Wednesday at that, Wednesday, we in the vehicle. If this show was a car, we in the car and the turn signal is on. At some point, left is coming. The turn signal, just like they had on that show, winter is coming. Listen, left is on the way. Left is on the way. That's what Whitney Houston would say right after she said. Anyway, moving on. I can't. That's wrong. I don't know that she sniffed anything. All right, moving on. I will say this morning, I do have some modicum of joy, some little teeny inclination of joy and happiness because I was able to go yesterday. You can't see, there it is. I went to the Bath and the Body Works yesterday. I was able, they had the $5.95 sale again, so I was able to lotion up. I got various lotions and I never tried the body spray before. We're gonna talk about that, but I bought some body spray. I've never done the body sprays before. I got cologne. I'm not a big scents person, but I bought some body sprays. So I'm gonna see what that looks like, how that works. And if it don't work, I'll just use it as an air freshener. That's the kind of stuff that men will do. You got body spray, it ain't working right. Just spray it as an air freshener. Put it in the air, spray it on the couch. Let that be your Febreze. Anyway, the only thing that this show does consistently on a consistent basis is I speak to the people that speak to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out the way. The people who speak to me, I'm going to go ahead and get those out the way. The first three get the M&M's, the morning mythical metals. So let me get those out today. We almost were able to slide through with all men in the medal round today, but yeah, somebody always messes it up. But anyway, bronze medal goes to my man Snoop. Good morning, sir. Silver goes to Denzel. What's going on, sir? My man. And the gold medal, the GM gold medal goes to TT, Crystal, Pernell, Tiny, and Tasty in the building. So gold goes to Crystal, silver to Denzel, Crystal, Denzel, Carell, all of that. Crystal, Denzel, and Snoop almost getting a medal. The aluminum fourth Goes to PP, Patricia Pippin. Also in the building is Kim Cat, Thomas Jones. We got to start the morning with a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Franita. Happy birthday to you. I believe it's Franita's birthday today. It's a merry birthday to her. Emmy time, Emmy place. Michelle McKinney, good morning. Christine is in the building. Good morning. The Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy is in the building. They having that Greek show down there in North Carolina this weekend, but I'm not on it. Wilberta, good morning. Wendy Riddick, good morning. Starris, good morning. Slim Goods. Joyce Brown is in the building. Good morning. IDA Courtney's in the building. Good morning. Niambi. And just a day after her birthday, she ain't slide in to let us know yesterday. YOLANDA. YOLANDA. Hey, happy merry belated birthday to Yolanda Boyd and Daughtry. Good morning to her. Marche's in the building. What up, my man Roy in the building? And apparently you're also Carlos Lopez. I don't know what that means. What's going on, James? Ronald, good morning, man. Melissa Coulter, good morning. Steve was in the building. Lasha Unda, good morning. Tina, good morning. Lisa, good morning. Lynette, good morning. Let me see. We're going through Latoya, Carlita, my man Garrett, just getting off the weights, saying good morning. Now, let me look here. Wendy said the lotions are not for AAA. All right. So listen, let me tell you something. I've tried the lotion, and it's lotioned. I'm not a huge believer in lotion, but I got it. The body cream, that thing it's been speaking of your hunch day, it's been creaming. The body cream has been creaming. If you need to get creamy all over, you just do it. I never done the body spray. I've seen some people say no to the body spray. I never done them before. No Axe, none of those. Betty Burnett, good morning. But I did it. I got the bourbon. If you know all the flavors of Bath and Body Works, all the men's flavors, they just real down home, earthy bourbon. You just go out there and smell like liquor. That's what you get. Let's see what this one is. I don't know what all of them are. I just went in there buying stuff. First Sight. In case you feel like shooting somebody. First Sight. This right here is the Violent lotion. This is for my people that fight a lot. First Sight. Going on First Sight. That one. And then I got the mahogany. The mahogany teak wood. Mahogany teak wood. You do those. I think those are pretty solid. And then with the bourbon, in case I wanted to match, I got the body spray so that I could have a body spray. So I had a body spray to smell like the lotion. So I can be bourboned all the way up, bourbon all over the place. Then the Gingham Hero. You got that right there. And then, if I want to feel real black, Noir. It sounds real sexy. It sounds like when a lady asks you, what's that you're wearing? Noir. Courtney said the mahogany teak wood is her favorite. Yeah, you got to smell wood. Listen, that's what you got to do, baby. You wear that mahogany teak wood, you just walk up to a woman, do you smell my wood? What? You all right? You okay back there, son? Was something wrong? It's the lotion, son. That 12-year-old boys, I tell you. Man, he just maybe you don't want to smell oaky. I smell like a tree. No. You walk up, I am Groot. You just got to walk up on them. No, well, whatever. It is what it is. You got to make that. You got to make that work. Why aren't you at school already? My mom's gonna be here in like a minute. Then go get in the car. Oh. Well, are you ready to go? It doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you're back there giggling and chuckling. Good morning, Candace. She called us peeps. While we're here, now Candace is here. Now that the season of selling crack by Girl Scouts is over, I got my kids some thin mint Girl Scout cookies. Real quick, we're gonna go over what is the best Girl Scout cookie. It's not thin mint, son. They're available, but they just don't do it for me. I gotta go blue box. I'm a blue box guy. Give me the blue box. It's a classic cookie. It stays. There's a lot of people in here going for thin mints. Now, now each Girl Scout cookie has just a little bit of cocaine in it to keep you hooked. A little bit. I did get cookies. All right, man. Love you. Have a great day. The Samoas. I don't even know what's on the Samoa. Yeah, the red box. Yeah, I'm not doing the red. But the peanut butter and the cookies is not right. Ida is correct. The blue box is what you want. The blue box is what you want. Blue box works. The thin mints, it ain't even right. I like people who ain't in it enough to know exactly what the name of all the cookies are. They just know what color it is. Samoas, ain't those the coconut based ones? Anything coconut is disgusting. Anything coconut, disgusting. You don't need those. Any coconut based dessert, if it's a coconut cake, coconut pie, coconuts ain't even really. I don't even think they made to be eaten. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not a fan of the pina coladas. I don't like pina coladas. I don't. First of all, pina colada sounds like something that you can call your man part. I'm not a fan of the pina colada. Sounds like something you can call your man part. You can just be like, hey, ma'am. Not only can you be like, hey, can you smell my wood? You can also be like, would you like some of my pina colada? That what it sound like. That sound like when a man reaches his peak, out comes his pina colada. But people love a good pina colada, but I can't do it. I don't want it in a Slurpee. I don't want it in anything. Pina colada is disgusting. Nobody, I don't want anything coconut. Nothing coconut. My granddaddy's favorite cake was a coconut cake. And we had a little shavings on it. I don't want it looked like, then he had a shaving and it looked like ash. It looked like your cake was ashy and then the ashiness was just falling off. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want to be in the room with the coconut cake. I don't want it. I don't want any of that. None of that. Now, the day we talking Wednesday. Wednesday is always the day. Wednesday was the day. I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. I'm gonna tell you right now, Roy. Coconut cakes and pies are not amazing. It's not. It's not. Coconut cakes and pie. There's certain things that you can eat, even fruits that you shouldn't make into a pie or a cake. Ain't nobody making no grape pie. Anybody making no grape cake? Grapes are delicious. They got all kinds of grapes. The best grapes in the world are always sold at Sam's Club. You go to Sam's. If you want solid, you want some, it's almost worth you getting a Sam's Club membership. It's two reasons why everybody should have Sam's Club memberships. You should have a Sam's Club membership to get gas and grapes, the two big G's. Here's the only reason I got it. I don't purchase enough of anything and need to buy it in bulk. What do I need to buy in bulk? It's me and sometimes the kids. We don't need nothing in bulk. We used to buy the bacon in bulk. The bacon in there is great. And of course the Sam's Club pizza, but you don't even need a membership. You don't even need a membership to get the pizza. You can just roll up in there and be like, "Hey, yo, dog, I'm just coming in here to get some pizza," and they'll let you in. But the Sam's Club's grapes, they come right off of Jesus' vineyard. They right out of Jesus' vineyard. That's exactly where they get those from. The gas and the grapes. That's the only two things you need out of Sam's Club if you ain't got a plethora of children. If you not an official old lady with that deep freeze, whenever I meet a woman and she already got a deep freeze, I feel like she's either 40, 49 plus. She's either 49 plus or she got a lot of kids. And that I'm just telling you now. That deep freeze, when you buy that deep freeze, that's a sign to me that you old. But it seems to me if a lady got a deep freeze, she's into stable relationships because she plans on keeping her meat a long time. Yeah. Yeah. If she got that deep freeze, she can usually be steady. She can probably be steady in a relationship because she keeps her meat for a while. Los Angeles, I got a deep freezer and 2 refrigerators. You also been married for 47 years. You keep your meat for a while. You into storing that meat. You pack the meat away. Find you a woman that can pack that meat away. In case I got one, but I eat a lot. It's difficult for me, man. I just got a regular freezer. Put a little something in there. So I haven't purchased chicken wings. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't. The fact that y'all are having a discussion about coconut pie is really got me on the edge of banning y'all. And I don't want to disrespect anybody's grandparents' recipe or anything of that nature. But there's no need, there's no reason for y'all to be eating coconut pie. Y'all finna get banned from the chat. Coconut pie is just nasty. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Good morning, Crystal. So it's Wednesday. We usually talk about relationship talk. We usually have Wednesdays about hunching. And here's a question that I got. I don't even know who I was talking to recently. It was a lady person. I don't eat tomato pudding. I don't eat. I've seen. I don't think you should eat tomato pudding until at least one of your organs is failing. If ain't none of your organs failing, you shouldn't be eating tomato pudding. If you can't digest, that's when you eat tomato pudding. Bread pudding, I'm all for bread pudding, but you should not be eating no tomato pudding on purpose. Good morning, Faquita. You should not be eating tomato pudding. You are way beyond country when you eat tomato pudding. My grandmama she used to grow tomatoes in the backyard, and that used to be what she was ready for. To put them in the I don't do corn pudding. I had rice pudding once back in the day, but I ain't even trying to do it. Here's what I've learned about poor people. Poor people will put in anything. Poor people will put in anything. I see JD, I see you grew up kind of privileged. You didn't have those problems. You ain't never heard of a tomato pudding. You ain't never been poor before. Poor people will put in everything. Bread pudding was made because your bread was going bad and they didn't want to waste the money. That loaf of bread was 74 cents. It's 36 cents worth of bread still in there. You go in there and find some vanilla, some raisins or something. We're going to make a bread pudding. Matter of fact, at my cousin's repast, they had corn pudding. They had corn pudding at the repast. And matter of fact, the lady who made it, she was like, "That's her famous corn pudding." Ain't nobody doing puddings. You need to be putting that in the trash. That's what you need to do. That's why they call it pudding. They should be putting it in the trash. Y'all northerners, I don't trust y'all food taste anyway. Y'all can't eat right. Northern food, you gotta have somebody from the South. Faquita says she loves corn pudding, but why? I don't even like cream corn. Cream corn is, if you like, I'm telling you right now, if we dating, and I find out you like cream corn, the relationship is over. The relationship is over. Now, this is asking why we talking about pudding on Hunch Day, because that's pretty much what it is. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to the pudding. And that's the only pudding I want. Huh? I know as a man, I'm ready to create a pudding. That's it. So today, I was talking yesterday, carrots. Now you done gone to soufflés. What? We're going too far. Now we're talking about soufflés. Denzel, if you already know, pudding and hunching have always been the same. It's always been, Bill Cosby was trying to get to your pudding. He was trying to get you to his pudding pop. He wanted you to get his pudding pop. That was when the pudding was solid. You got to get into the pudding. Chocolate pudding, vanilla pudding. I don't understand you strange people that only like banana pudding without bananas. That's weird. That's weird to me. Why you want banana pudding without the bananas? That's weird to me. Y'all are strange. There's a particular group of people. But if you like cream corn, that'll ruin any relate. We can't be friends, and I'm no longer in love with you. I don't want any cream, no sir. Now I was watching an episode of Divorce Court. I seen a clip of the episode of Divorce Court the other day where the man was putting random foods on his wife, and she couldn't stand it. He had a weird sexual appetite. Now, ladies, is that too much? Let me ask that. Let's see what we got going on. Let me see what kind of ladies we got on in here. The lady was on Divorce Court. She was complaining because late at night he comes in and he wants to put various foods on his lady. She said she'll wake up at night and he done put potato salad on her back. And wants to lick the potato salad off. She like he was coming into the bed with candied yams. Now let me just explain something. I don't know. As a virgin, I feel like maybe you can add some fruits, vegetables, and different things to your routine. I've heard people always talk about. I've heard people often talk about whipped cream. You bring whipped cream in there, put that whipped cream on different people. I've heard that there's proper ways to use ice. If you know what you're doing, you put ice cube in, and there's certain things that you can do with ice. But I ain't never heard of nobody bringing no real food in there. Why is you covering your lady in candied yams? I ain't never heard of yams on the yams. Who's putting yams on the yams? Oh, your pH balance gotta be ruined. Ruined once you put a yam in there. And then what if she's cavernous and it don't ever come out? That yam is just in there, just growing. But ladies, we're asking you, ladies, how do y'all feel, ladies, about bringing in? Let's stick to the norm. I'm pretty sure y'all are all gonna say yams are no. Potato salad is a no. Even Marche won't do it. We know Marche will do anything. Marche is even saying no to the yams. But what about condiments? Lisa Marche, he bringing condiments into the room. And you know what? I might have to invent that. That might be something to invent. Condiments. So that you can be safe and her breath can be fresh. Condiments by Menon. I'm gonna do it. Condiments. And cause you thinking, but what we talking about today is condiments. You bring it in some honey, bring in some honey, hot sauce, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, strawberries. Can you imagine the commercials for condiments? Cheryl, just look at it. Cheryl gets to work. Everybody's like, Cheryl, your breath is so amazingly fresh. Why? I've been using condiments. Then you just got her husband in the background. Condiments. Edible oils. Okay, so no Valvoline. You don't bring no Valvoline in there, but some edible oils make everything slippery. Put it right beside the mouthwash. Mouthwash and condiments. That Jake is great. So y'all are fine. Y'all are fine with all the honey, fruit, chocolate, and whipped cream, Carlita said. Caramel. Y'all don't even know what yoni oil. Ain't that the stuff that help you bring it back in? The yoni oil? I know everybody been drinking that noni juice. Let me tell you something. I don't want to say that the noni juice. First of all, that sounds nasty. If a lady be like, would you like to drink my noni juice? But I also ain't seen nobody on that juice in shape yet. I still ain't seen nobody in there in shape. Pineapples, those are pretty normal. Honey, caramel. So that's all normal stuff. Okay. All right. I'm with it. Grapefruit? Grapefruit? So just make your woman into a Sunday. Now, does it go both ways? Ladies, are y'all throwing it on the men too? Are y'all dessert topping in your man? How does that is I can't, I can only imagine, but I don't know how that would feel for the men. Men, are y'all prepared? Oh, the grapefruit, y'all saw that on the show or something. Fellas, are y'all prepared? I don't like feeling sticky. That ain't for me. I can't see myself being like, hey, come here and glaze me like a honey baked ham. Come here and glaze me up. I don't see it. I don't see myself being comfortable. I don't see I could almost see myself becoming a lady real quick. You put some honey on me, I'm like, ew, 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 icky. I don't know. And then that's the other part, Roy. How do you get that out of you? You just gotta throw those sheets away. Y'all going through sheets at an impeccable rate. You gotta have some kind of mattress pad on y'all bed. You gotta have some kind of mattress cover on the bed. Because it ain't no way. Y'all ever getting that chocolate and all them oils and stuff? You put down a whole. I don't like the sticky icky. That ain't for me. No, I'd rather throw away. I don't know, sheets or towels. They both expensive. But y'all throwing away towels. Now, Marche in here, serial killer status. You put down a shower curtain. Take it to the hotel. That's what you got to do. Now, ladies, how do y'all feel about that? I I'm frugal. I'm a frugal guy. I don't see the point of getting a hotel if I got a house within 30 minutes of that place. As much as I like Virginia, as much as I like Virginia Beach, is a beautiful area. Man, I'm not getting a room in Virginia Beach. I need to turn around and go home. I need to turn right back around and go right back home. What am I paying? What am I paying to stay where I live at? Then I can't even be comfortable enough. I can't even be comfortable enough to stay as long as I want to. I gotta get up and get out. No, I had a show down in Virginia Beach on the ocean front the other day, and I almost thought about staying at the ocean front. I almost thought about it. I was like, man, why don't I just stay here? Then I thought again, because you live down the street. You be home in the amount of time it take you to check in. Use the hotel as a role play date night, day and night. Role playing in the hotel. So you just leave her in the room and be like, housekeeping, housekeeping, but she don't answer. That's how you got to set it up, Marche. You keep knocking on the door, you be like, housekeeping, housekeeping, but she don't answer. And then you go into the room and she's in the room. Oh no, I'm just coming out of the shower. Well, ma'am, how about I service you anyway? And then you start playing the music. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Hi, I'm Pedro from housekeeping. I'm so embarrassed to see you this way. That's how you get it started right there. That's the role play. Is there any role play? Like I watch a lot of SVU. And some of that role play, the old school training flick. That's what that is. A lot of the stuff that they do on that role play on SVU is crazy. Now, let me ask y'all ladies this. Are y'all in the role play? And do both people have to be good actors? What if you into role play? What if you in the role play, but one of the actors is Beyonce? She's just a horrible actress. Does the ability to act, does that matter? Do you gotta be a good actor, a good actress? I mean, y'all tell me, I don't know. Should I be a good, because you get in there and she's a horrible actress. You get in there and she's Whitney Houston. You just like, this is crazy. Marseille just be, oh, I see, and I'm an actor. So I'm gonna be trying to, I'm like, cut. You're not getting these lines right. Come on. All right, let's take it from the top. You're like, you're killing me. What's my motivation for this scene? I ain't got it. I don't got it. You know what? There it is. I'd have said the acting don't matter as long as the performance is good. That's the one. That's what you want. The acting don't matter as long as the performance is good. I don't think Tony Everett has ever been in a real film. Wesley Pipes ain't never been in no real movie. Maybe on Tubi. Pinky won't never in no real films. They are not here for your acting skills. You're here to serve a particular purpose. I got you. So the young lady said to me, now that y'all got all y'all nasty talk out, y'all been out here using condiments and stuff and Sundays. Now I see why some of y'all go to Rick's Frozen Custard so much. Y'all don't like frozen custard that much. You're going home and using the whipped cream and cherries. I get it. I talked to a young lady the other day, and they were talking about relationships. And they were talking about women are in relationships, but they always know who got next. It's a basketball analogy. Women are always involved in the game, but they sure know who got next. They always know. They say women always know who got next. And I've noticed very often women get into that new relationship quick. You'll see a woman will be like, she'll break up with you today. And today, what's today? Today, Wednesday. She'll have somebody by Monday. She either makes there's usually two decisions women make. Usually they finna take their time and ain't gonna mess with nobody for a while. Or they riding again, literally and figuratively, by Wednesday, by that Monday. Ladies, I want to know, is this a true statement? A lady, she told me out her mouth, they always know who got next. Said a woman always know who got next. Snoop said they always got an ace in the hole. And it ends up being an ace in a hole. Thomasine, I can't remember who I was talking to when they told me that. That's the problem. I can't remember. Betty said it's facts. So with that being said, would the expectation be, Joyce, I always keep somebody in the sunset. So would that mean that women aren't truly faithful? That would mean that women aren't really, really faithful. If you always got an ace in the hole, you keep someone in the sunset. You always got a joker in the kitty. A joker in your kitty. You always got one on deck. Christine said that's not 100% true. Well, what's the percentage then? What's the percentage? 75, 80? George, one thing I know about men is men are dedicated to the woman that they're with, and that's it. Especially black men. Black men don't have women on the side. That's something that black men do. I've been a card carrying member of Black Men Don't Cheat since I was young. Black men just don't cheat, man. Black man, if a man is with you, he's with you. That's it. There's no woman in the hole. There's no woman in the wings. It's just what we do as black men. We make sure we take any vows and any oaths, we take those seriously. We here. Black men treat their women like they treat their favorite football team, their favorite sports team. Ain't nobody a Cowboy fan, and they they also root for the Giants. I should have known, because women do that. Women will be like, well, I like the Eagles, but I also like the Redskins. And I mean, and I kind of like the Giants. My mama told me it's a poor rat that only has one hole. Well, first of all, women have multiple holes. I don't know what we're talking about here. I'm counting at least 7. A woman got at least 7 holes. If we gonna be honest, if we want to talk scientifically, water is not wet. How can water be wet? Water's not wet. Water is not wet. How do you become wet? By putting water on something. Would you got to put water on the water to make water wet? Water's not wet. Water's just in its natural state. And it's not until you become moist, saturated, but the water is dry. How do you wet water? I'm wet, moist. I'm just telling you. Marche, you saying only 3 holes are important? It depends on who you're talking to. Depends on who you talk to. Some men, it don't matter. If it's a hole, it's gold. If it's a hole, it's gold. You put it anywhere. You just ain't never had no nostril loving. You ain't never had a man lube your nose. You ain't never had a man no. They been water wet. Talk to it nicely. That's funny, Roy. You never had a man lube up your left nostril? They call it the neti pot. Give me that left nostril, girl. I'm about to give you this neti pot. Call it a neti pot. You ain't never had a man go in at your eardrum. You hear me coming? You got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to be creative. If it's wood, it ain't got nothing to do with the wood. It might be the nose. Might be the nose. What you got? That thing flexible. That ain't nothing but cartilage. He done already asked you to smell my wood. That's what I just told him this morning. Hey, you smell my wood? We talked about that this morning. Smell my wood. So we realize that women are the ones you got to watch out for because they always got one. Back when I was growing up, they'd be like, you got one in the Bama. You got to keep one in the Bama. That's crazy. Y'all ladies is something else. Ladies is something else. Fellas, I'm telling you, we set the standard. We standard bearers. It's the fact that, especially as black men, man, we don't do any cheating. Black man, once he gets into the relationship, man, 25 letters of the alphabet fall away. Matter of fact, 24. The only 2 that remain are you and I. When that black man gets in a relationship, there's only 24 letters of the alphabet fall away. The only 2 that still remain are you and I. Because that's all that matters. Lisa, who's lying? Nobody lying. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling y'all where it goes down. Thank you, Dennis. You see what Dennis says? We give our relationship our all. All of me loves all of you. All your curves and all your edges. All your perfect imperfections. Yep. I mean, you know, there's going to be a why, because sometimes it's why I love you so much. Dennis, you right there with us, man. Dennis knows what the deal is. It's you ladies that got one on the side. Where do y'all even keep y'all side man? If you out here being a side man, I need you to know your worth, King. If you out here side manning, I need you to know your worth. I need you to. You tell that woman now, either I'm number 1 or I'm nothing at all. We're not gonna stand for it. We're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Unless you're a man that enjoys a banana in your tailpipe. Then I ain't even got nothing to do with that. News, weather, and sports. It's chilly again outside. I don't know what's happening, but it's chilly again outside. In sports, the Dallas Mavericks came and tied up their series with the Clippers last night. So that's cool. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat Phoenix again. Kevin Durant still refusing to brush his hair. And the Bucks lost. The Bucks without Giannis is like Harold Melvin without the Blue Notes. They'll never go platinum. So that's what we had. I don't know if we got any basketball on tonight. The playoffs is all that I care about. Anything else, I don't even watch the regular season. We got Heat versus the Celtics tonight and Pelicans Thunder. You don't even know who plays for those two teams, the Pelicans and the Thunder. But they got a game that comes on tonight, so I guess somebody will watch it. What's going on, Johnny Triplet? I guess somebody will watch it. The word of the day today is burgeon. To burgeon is to grow or develop quickly. In other words, to flourish, blossom, or sprout. The trout population in the stream has burgeoned since the town implemented its laws against overfishing. Burgeon. B-O-B-U-G. Now, see, this is what's crazy. They got it spelled one way in the definition, then another way with the word. They spelled it wrong down here. But B-U-R-G-E-O-N. Virgin. Virgin. It also could be like a black virgin. That's like me. I'm a virgin, a black virgin. Big shout outs, man. Oh, while we're giving shout outs, man, big shout outs to the entire Boykins family. All of them making the chancellor's list down at ECSU. All three of them. It was great to see all three of their names listed up there. The father, son, and daughter all made the list down there. And the mom works at the institution, so she was excited to see it as well, man. But big shout outs to them for showing out the chancellor's list at ECSU, Elizabeth City State University. So right there on the list, father, son, daughter, all three of them made the chancellor's list, man. Just academic excellence on display. So proud of them for doing that. Big shout outs to everybody whose birthday it was today or yesterday or even tomorrow. Listen, it was another amazing Wednesday, man. You know what it is about Hunch before lunch, man. It's about getting out there feeling good early. Now, if you can literally get out there and hunch before lunch today, hey, count yourself blessed. Somebody said blessed because you get able to get out there but if you ain't able to physically hunch, if you can't make your hunch your lunch, if you can't get any of that, man, it's all about making somebody feel good. It's really about making somebody feel good. That's what my hunch before lunch is about. It's about making somebody feel good. And you know what I always say? If you can't make somebody else feel good, make yourself feel good. Make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. Listen, if a nap is what you need, nap it up. Nap it up. Nap it up. Ain't nothing wrong with a nap. We didn't value naps as kids. But as adults, listen, we know what a nap is about. The nap is what you need. I'm going to go and probably go ride my bike some today. Get that in. Get a few miles in on the bike. And I'm going to call it a day. If y'all see me in these streets, man, it's crazy. I was riding downtown yesterday, and I've gotten to the point now that I'm riding with a book bag on, all kinds of stuff. I look real homeless. So I always let people know. I always keep running into people. Whenever I see people, I gotta explain the whole thing. I be riding the bike because I'll be out like in neighborhoods or something. I'll see somebody and they be looking at you funny because you got the book bag on, you riding the bike. and they be ready to just go ahead and write you off. They be like, boy, Cletus doing bad. They done repossessed all his cars. He out here on his bicycle trying to get from point A to point B. It's exercise. And I let people know it off the top. I'm out here exercising. I don't need these rumors out here in the streets that I'm doing so bad I ain't even got no vehicle no more. There's still three of them in the yard. You got 3 of them out there. I don't want the rumor. I don't want people hitting out there and be like, boy, Cletus is out. He doing bad. It's exercise. That's all it is. Working out. I'm giving y'all what I got. Whatever body y'all get, y'all gonna get. But I gotta go work on a cruise in July. And all I want is I just don't want my nipples to be at my navel. And that's the operation. I gotta do a cruise in July. No nipples on navels. That's the only thing I'm trying to do at this point. Anything else is just vanity. I ain't gotta have no 6-pack or nothing like that. I just don't want my nipples on my navel. There should be some separation there. Get your nipples away from your navel. Now, if you got your nipples on your navel, that's on you. I'm not judging my nip navels. You got innies, you got outies, you got nipples. I'm just trying to make sure my nipples ain't on my navels. And that's it. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, man. Lord willing, the creek don't rise, man. Make sure you share the show with somebody. Let somebody else get in on all this joy and excitement. If you feel like sponsoring the show, $1 a week is all that I ask. Cletus Comedy is the Cash App. You can send it there. And you can make that happen. Yeah. I mean, we'll do what we do. But other than that, I'll be back tomorrow, man. Same bat time. Well, not the same time, because it's never at the same time. It'll be at some point in time. And then we'll all connect and we'll make the world go round. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man. Feel great. Have a great day. Until tomorrow, I'm out. Peace. Oh, I got to play the music. Hold on. I turned the camera off, but I didn't play the music going out. That's a rookie mistake.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started